hello. I'm so excited to meet you. Hi. I am one of the workers of this show. So, you signed up for a dating show, isn't that right? Yes. So glad. We are going to release the episodes early on March. Exciting. You are one of the selected participants to join our dating show. But you do know that once you're selected and you come here, you can't back down, right? Wonderful. Don't mind him. He's just standing at the door to guard both of us so nobody comes in or out. Anyways, this dating show is very exclusive for a few selected people, and congratulations, you are one of the chosen ones. However, there are some rules that we haven't stated in the ad for this dating show. Well, it's just some minor rules, nothing crazy. Let me read it to you. Number 1, prize money and survival will be given to only one couple, which is the best couple. So, as you can tell, this is a dating show, and we expect all of the participants to find their one true love. You will all be flown into a private island. In that private island, you must survive together, cook your own meals, prepare your own shelter, something like that, while also finding love. And as number 1 rule said, the best couple will be chosen later on based on how romantic you are, how much dynamic you have, and how much the audience favors you. Also, survivability. Well, survivability means you'll be able to get out of the island. Hold on, before you ask more questions, let's get to rule number 2. If you can't find a partner, you will be left on the island to die. Well, this means that if you did not win best couple, we will have to lock you in that island with no food source or anything else, and we'll leave you there to die. Only 2 can survive, you and your partner. The rest, well, they die. Number 3, if you break up with your partner after the show ended, you will be hunted. Do you understand? We have a lot of hitmen here. They hunt the couples who did not commit. So we're hoping the best couple from the show will stay together until death parts them. So breaking up after the show, or maybe if you try to fake it inside the island later on to get out of here, you can't, because right after you get out, we will monitor you very, very closely, and your life will be documented. Okay, since you agree with everything, I will need to take your profile picture so the audiences can tell who is who. Right, just smile for the camera. Cheese. Great. Side profile. Now, can you make a little speech for yourself, like who you are, how confident you are in finding a partner. Yeah. Right, sure. Let's go. Wonderful. So this will certainly be your first impression to the audiences. Yeah. Now I will need your full information about yourselves. Okay, let's see. What's your full name? We already have it. We're just confirming it again and proving how loyal you are to the show. It could be additional merits, you know? So if the company likes you, if the audience loves you, you might have a higher chance of survival. How about your age? Country? Your detailed home address? I checked it here. That is the address for your old house. Can you give me the one where you're currently staying in? Right? Now, your mom and dad's name, completely name. Any siblings? What's your sibling's name? Full name, please. Now, let's get to the more show questions. What is your type of partner? Is that it? Go on, you can be detailed about it. Great. Now, for the very last question. Would you die for your loved one? For your partner? It's a yes or no question. I see. Well, now you've completed these questions. There are still a couple of procedures that we have to complete before we air you. I will need to install microphone on your clothes so that I can hear every audio that you're talking in the island later on. Okay. So you are not allowed to take off this mic. So I need you to keep it on you at all times. Do you understand? If you take off your mic, you are immediately eliminated. Okay, we'll just attach the magnet there and hook it up here. Great. Now, can you try saying something? Okay, it's working. Next, I will need full measurements of yourself. one more. Can you stretch your arms? Right. Okay. Right. Wonderful. And now, putting on the camera. So for the camera, we won't put any cameraman on the island. Instead, we're going to put a camera inside your brain that can project what you're looking through your eyes. Yes. And to do that, we need to shave this side of your hair just a tiny bit. And then insert the camera inside. Might feel a bit uncomfortable, but just for a while. And you won't feel a thing. Alright. We'll just take your hair and okay. Actually, we can do the other one, so 2 eyes are better than 1. So it's here. Okay, so let's cut. Alright. Now let's brush it off. Okay. Time to put inside the camera. We have many colors. You get to pick which one you want. Sure thing. So this might pinch a little, but yeah. Take a deep breath and okay. We'll check to see if it's working later on. Okay. For the other one, which one? Pink? Okay. Now let's just stick it there. Okay. Alright. Okay. Now we're just going to test to see if it's working. Let me just. Okay, now look to your that side. Try to move around your head. Okay, just good. This side. Now up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Great. That's amazing. We can totally see what you're seeing. For the fun part, before we toss you into the island, let's do a little bit of natural makeup on you. Just some blush, because when you're tossed into the island, you will look quite pale. We don't want the audience thinking that we stranded you on an island. So, just some natural blush to make you look alive and calm. Let's see. I've got my brush here and blush on. We need a very deep kind of red so that the camera can show it off really well. You know, cameras, they don't really show color well. Alright, now we'll just grab and now put it on your cheeks. Take a few more and maybe some on your chin. on the bridge of your nose. Great. Now, we'll continue with some mascara. It's a natural brown color, so it's not going to look like you have bold makeup on. So swipe, 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 swipe. Get some more. Swipe, 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 swipe. Right. So, are you ready to go to your island and find your loved one? Well, we can't let you know where the island is, so I'm gonna need you to sleep. Don't worry. Once you black out and you wake up again, you will be on a totally different place. And you can potentially find your loved one. Alright, here you go. Don't move. Just inject it in your neck. There you go. Well, the effect takes a few minutes. Well then, I hope you find your partner. I'll see you in a few weeks. Bye-bye. Congratulations! You won the best couple. Congrats to you and your partner. When I watch you guys, oh my gosh, I'm about to cry and laugh at the same time. It's so heartwarming to see you both. Well, we can't go inside the helicopter yet because there's been a change of policy from our company. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not the one making the rules, but the policy said that there can only be one winner. So, would you die for your partner? Who gets to live and who gets to die? You both decide.